Kim revisits Paris after her traumatic robbery. Please stay tuned. We have a lot to talk about, a lot of news and gossip. Don't go anywhere.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Kardashians Weekly After Show. We have 3 out of the 4 panelists today, and so good to see you guys. As Howard says, it is so good to be seen. It is so good to be here.
So good.
Guys, we have the tea. We're ready to spill it and sip it. What are we doing? Are we sipping the tea? Are we spilling the tea?
It's a combo of a sip and spill.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Right.
I feel like it's a nice happy medium. We're not too shady.
No.
Yes.
But we
Never.
bring on that shade.
Yes, we do. Well, we're missing Shanti, of course, but I think she's been to so many weddings recently. She's like always at someone's wedding.
I know.
Like, she has way more friends than I have. I'm just saying, like.
I know, I love it. She's great. We miss her already.
Yes, we miss
Shanti's,
her.
She's been posting some great Instagrams lately.
She has.
Go follow Shanti if you haven't already.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I'm your host, Dakota T. Jones, joined by...
Howard the Third.
And I'm Rachel.
All right, let's dive right in, because I know you guys are itching to get to the point.
Yes.
Let's talk about this. One of my all-time favorite moments from this past week was when our girl Tiffany Haddish jokes around with Kris Jenner at the MTV Movie Awards. So funny. Here she is dressed as Cardi B with the whole pregnant belly and
She
everything.
killed it. That
did.
performance.
Yeah.
Yes.
I give her props for sure.
At first, I didn't know that she performed beforehand, so it was like she was super out of breath and like whatever when she was doing the monologue, and I was like, what is she doing? Is she really pregnant? Like, is she having a hard time? But of course, here she is, and she teases the Kardashians. Obviously, Kim and Kris were front row, and she says that the Kardashian family is basically the Star Wars franchise, okay? They make a ton of money, a new one is always popping up, and they're ruled by a bossy overlord who sleeps in a mask and loves black men, okay?
They could have taken it, and then of course the camera zoomed right to them, and they actually laughed. It was more lighthearted, so they could have taken it, offensively, but they just laughed and smiled, and I think they did a great job with how they handled it, reacted. What about y'all? What do y'all think?
No, I definitely agree.
I thought it was just wonderful. I was like, oh, look at them, just a nice little chuckle.
Yeah.
Because you can't really like go off like, oh, I'm so mad.
Right.
I can't believe her, but they did it nicely.
Yeah, you could definitely tell that Kim knew this, because she was like, I love when I see the Kardashians. What's up, guys? And Kim just kind of smiled. She's like, all right, I'm waiting.
Yeah, what's about to happen?
What's
She
gonna
thought,
happen?
some Kanye reference. I'm actually kind of glad Tiffany stood away from all those Kanye references that she could have brought up.
Let's be honest. I know, like, it's one of those things where Kim has her political views. Kanye definitely has his. It seems like they clash sometimes, but Kim is kind of just like, lets Kanye do what he wants. And so I feel kind of bad for Kim sometimes because I feel like she gets all this hate about what Kanye believes in politics when it's not her views, it's his. No. But she gets flack for it. And I'm sure she's just trying to, like, keep the ship going, Like, she's probably freaking out on some of the things that he says.
Yeah, exactly. Because we all remember her being very much behind Hillary Clinton when she was running for president. So, we all...
Wasn't Kanye too? Or was it just Kim alone?
I don't think so.
No, not
I feel
Kanye.
like Kanye was a little bit.
He definitely met with her whenever they had their meeting or whatever.
Yeah, there was a selfie with them three.
Yeah.
I think that's
what
they've met, but I don't think he was necessarily
supporting her.
Voted for her.
Right.
Well, one thing I'm voting for is the KKW beauty store being open.
Yes.
Hip hip hooray. So it just launched open this weekend in LA. So if you guys are out here, please go see and go, shop, get a few things. It's a pop-up store. Just like how Kylie does when she was in San Francisco. Kim decided to do one at the Westfield Century Mall right here in Clover City. And it'll be open until July 27th of this month.
Goodness.
Oh, well, next month.
That's in Culver City?
I thought it was in Century City.
Is it Century?
How far away is that?
Century City's not that far outside West Hollywood.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like kind of going towards the airport.
Okay.
Have you seen like the big mall like on the left-hand side?
Yeah.
On the 405?
That would be kind of fun if we went. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, I
was
just know it's
thinking that.
really crowded. I
Is
saw
it
a
really?
lot of fun snaps and posts that it's busy
See, the
for
thing
sure.
is-
But I don't think it's as busy as the Kylie pop-up
bet.
remember we saw all of the so much going on with Kylie with her pop-up stores. I can see that there was more people attending the Kylie pop-up rather than the Kim's.
I went to the
now.
Kylie one and it was a madhouse. It was
believe
a
it.
madhouse. But the Kim shop looks very cool. They've got like palettes that are like giant spinning on the wall with like powder falling, and then they've got like doorways that have her silhouette.
Yeah, I saw the silhouette of
I thought that was
the
cool.
fragrance bottle.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm thinking is the thing that Kylie did that appealed to more audiences is the fact that she had like merchandise as far as outside of her makeup line. She had a lot of shirts, a lot of different
merch,
clothing. And that's obviously, as a guy, like, I'm not gonna go in.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
some
wanted
guys,
the hat. Didn't you get the hat?
Yeah, I got that. Some guys wear makeup. I don't. So like going to the Kim shop, there's makeup and there's fragrance. So I'm over here like, I wish that she would have thrown some of the guys a bone and like, you know, let me have a shirt with you on it, something cool that I can say I went, you know. But I'd still like to go if you want to go. Let's go.
Well, speaking of demographic, I'm curious the age. Like, you think more older people are attending the Kim pop-up shop compared to the younger demographic going to the Kylie? I'm curious to know how old the people are that are venturing to this pop-up.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
I think she's probably still with the younger crowd, but I'd say like 18 to maybe like 40 type of ish. And then Kylie will do like all the preteens to like, you know, like
she has
early
a huge
30s.
preteen following. That's for sure.
But I thought that Kim, as always, goes all out when it comes to what the store is going to look like. You know, a lot of her fragrance launches and her makeup launches that she even had like at her house with all those different rooms and all the different things on the wall and like the makeup in those glass cases looking like it was a museum. She does a great job of making it look elegant and beautiful, and so they really brought that to the shop. So it looks very cool inside. It really does.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm down to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at their launch, Kim and Mama Chris got interviewed, and they were talking how Kim basically predicted that Kylie was going to be pregnant by season 17, and it's like, they said, S word, it happened.
Yeah.
And so, which is kind of crazy that Kim thought that was going to happen. She predicted correctly.
I know. She's
Isn't
like,
that crazy?
she thought that she was like, I could see Kylie being an early mother, and it even happened a few seasons earlier than she predicted originally. And like, who would have thought that, really? I mean, who would have thought?
I mean,
I personally, I did not think. I thought there was no way that would happen at the raw age of 20. I personally did not see this coming.
I
But
didn't see it coming
she's
either.
happy.
Blindsided.
I was so blindsided.
I know, but I'm super happy for her.
Yeah.
She seems like it's something that she really just kind of went for, and I'm so
wanted,
happy. Yeah, I'm so happy.
And also, speaking of, Jordan Woods, her best friend, Kylie's best friend, remember Kylie posted the video when pretty much announcing that she's pregnant and that she had her baby, Stormy. And when that video came out, Jordan Woods said, your mom has always wanted you, referring to Kylie, has always wanted you and wanted a baby at such a young age. Jordan did refer to that,
so
which
interesting.
is interesting that a lot of people assumed that Kylie would be a young mother.
That's crazy.
Interesting.
I know. I really am pushing for Life of Kylie season 2. I know that it would have happened by now, but like, you're not about it.
You don't want to know?
No, I don't think even season 1 she didn't give us enough. There was always those talks about how Kylie's not really letting the camera crews in, and I feel like even now she's going to be even more private. Like, I want privacy.
Yeah.
So I don't need season 2 because season 1 you didn't give me life.
Well, because the first one, I loved season 1 of Life of Kylie. I think it was also she wanted a spinoff of her own reality show.
Yeah.
And she finally got it. And remember, she was upset when Robin China got a spinoff before she did.
Right.
And hey, she has every right to be upset because that's,
That was a train wreck.
that's a joke. Anyways, and so I'm so in support for season 2 of Life of Kylie. But the thing is, towards the end of Life of Kylie, the first season, it was obvious that Travis Scott was in her life. But Travis Scott, it was obviously made a point that he did not want to be filmed. So every time that she snuck away, it was to see Travis. It was inferred. But cameras got turned off at that time. So I feel like Life of Kylie 2 wouldn't even happen because you can already tell that Travis Scott does not want to be on the camera. But that's how Kanye felt. Remember how Kanye used to feel that way?
Yes, he did.
Kanye said, absolutely not. I do not want to be a part of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Don't shoot me or my kids.
Right.
North Chicago insane.
Now look at him. All up on
fell
the TV.
I know.
Kids all on every episode.
And by the way, I know that there is, I don't know exactly what date, but Keeping Up with the Kardashians is coming back.
This summer.
It's coming
this
back this
summer.
summer, and it feels like it's been on hiatus forever. So it's going to be fun to like talk about and recap with you guys. So stay tuned for that. But I did want to talk about how we must mention her, Black China. Okay, so Black China and her 18-year-old boo, Almighty Jay, have recently called it quits according to his Insta story. He says, Black China and I are no longer together, just like that. No real explanation. I don't know if we ever will get one because, like everyone knows, China does not have a reality show and probably will not get one. But what do you guys think of this? And also, is she pregnant with his kid?
She said she wasn't, that it was just that time of the month. So, and then now her
Interesting.
stomach is flat again. So I was like, okay, maybe she's not really pregnant.
Okay.
But, you know, for a moment there, I was like, oh, China, no.
Messy.
No. This is not, no. This is just fun. I still don't even know why she paraded this man around.
I don't
because
either. What? Like
You're just having fun. Why do we
was
need
it?
to know about your fun stuff?
No, if she were to get pregnant by him, that's just a bigger head shake to me. No.
I mean,
He
it
already
wouldn't
got-
surprise me, honestly. I mean, at this point, she doesn't surprise me anymore with anything she does.
Yeah, she's just regular China.
I mean, I will say that, you know, to get knocked up by someone, to get knocked up by Rob, kudos for that. But to get knocked up by this guy,
Oh my gosh.
I just like, no. You
Yeah.
got Rob. You got all that income. We all know, China, you're getting that income from having Rob's baby. But it's like, I just don't see, no.
No.
And I also think she's smart enough. I think she's smart enough. So like
I
this,
don't know
he was
about
18
that.
years old, and he was just a side piece to her.
Exactly.
Literally just like a rebound. And so I think that's how she kept it. And now that that's over, it's over.
That's good. Have your fun, girl. And speaking of fun, here at the network, AfterBuzz TV, we produce after shows for nearly all of your favorite TV shows, from drama, reality TV, sci-fi, and more. There is no network that works harder to serve television fans than we do, of course.
Facts.
But now we need your help. Yes, you out there. We're asking that you please subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels. Besides helping us a ton, here's what's in it for you. It caters specific content, you already like directly to you. It brings you your fan favorites, so you don't have to seek them out. And it suggests content from other channels or podcasts that you might be interested in. So subscribing to our YouTube channel will also help you discover new shows we're sure that you'll love, because you know you love us here. Since you're already tuned in to Kardashian Weekly, you might be interested in our other reality TV shows like Jersey Shore, Teen Mom, Growing Up Hip Hop, which I'm on, whoop whoop, and so many more. And remember to please don't be shy to subscribing to them. And if you're worried about, notifications, don't be. I know I hate when I get notifications all the time, but they're optional, even better. So it's easy. Hit that subscribe button now for an even easier AfterBuzz TV experience. And if you let us know that you did in the comments, yes, those comments below, what shot you out on air? Oh, how lucky and fun is that? Thanks for being the best fans out there and friends. Hey, y'all. We promise to continue to do our best to serve you and only you.
That's
Yes.
right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Work.
It's the best.
Speaking of best, Chloe, my girl, she's allegedly still with Tristan. They caught them coming out. They had a double date night, actually. They were with Kendall that same night. They're out there just running around, being photographed, doing workouts. And apparently the family has said she's forgiving him. And they're even, in LA for the summertime.
Fun.
How are we feeling about Tristan and Chloe? I mean, she didn't really make him work. Like I told you, Chloe girl. I said if you're going to stay with him, at least make it hard for him. Have him in the dark house. Have him at his own house and see the kids every other day. But apparently, she's given up on that.
I don't know, guys. It breaks my heart, and I've said it time and time again. And, I don't know. That's their business, but at the same time, I just can't help but be so sad for her because she deserves someone who is going to exclusively be with her and no one else,
Exactly.
And I think that she was kind of robbed from some of the joys of, her pregnancy because right whenever she was giving birth, all this was going on. It was stressful for her.
Pregnancy and birth, that was a huge... To find out that news right before you're supposed to have his baby, I mean...
Not cool.
That's a lot of... Could have been complications, and maybe complications we just don't know about because that's a lot.
It is
Childbirth
a lot.
is a lot. Shout out to the women out there.
Yeah. I don't know. It breaks my heart, but we'll see what happens. I'm not a fan of his, We'll see.
I don't mind him, I mean, what he did was wrong, and his whole, theory behind it is wrong. But I don't, hate him. I just really want him to work for it. Because Chloe's such a good woman, She always, helps out her men anytime.
So loyal.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she is loyal.
But I wonder if that's what hurt her. Like, she's such like a mothering type in all her relationships. She likes to take care of her guys. Maybe they were looking at her more as a mother figure and not like, you're my girl, you're my woman type of thing. Like, you're always going to have my back. With Lamar, she was always there. Even when they broke up, she was there at the hospital. She was still taking care of him. So it's like, girl.
But that's also not how you should be treating your mama.
That's true.
No.
And I swear, how a man treats his mom is how great they will be treating their significant other. I think that is so important. How the man is close to the mom. I really do believe that. I mean, like, that's how I feel. I don't know I don't know if he's exactly tight with his mom, but we all know that his other baby mama, he's not very close with.
Yeah.
Right.
We saw that episode of Keeping Up where they all announced it to both of their families, and it seemed in the episode like he was close to his mom, but that could have just been for the cameras. We don't know. But, messy.
But speaking of Tristan's other baby mama and baby, he posted a picture on Instagram with his baby from his former fling and also with baby True. And they're both together, and he made a comment, my prince and princess, I love you guys so much. And he also posted a picture of like these diamond necklaces of their chains, True and Prince. So, which is, I think this is the first time Tristan has ever posted about his babies.
I know.
And I think it's interesting that he's doing it together.
He's doing some PR.
Yeah, I think he's
has
definitely
to.
doing, what you were saying, like, oh, he needs to do more, and like, he needs to prove. Like, I think this is a PR stunt that is to prove he's being a good father. That I'm holding the babies, I'm wearing the bling bling with their names on them. But still,
it's easy to wear a necklace with your baby's name on it. It's another thing to raise them and love them unconditionally. So here's to hoping that he does that. I honestly really hope that he does.
I hope so too. And I hope we see this all on Keeping Up. Like, I need to see all of it.
Yeah.
I even need him on the episode now. Like,
his explanations.
Yes.
Totally.
Yes.
I don't know if we will get that,
all.
but we'll see. I mean, I think that he deserves to be put out there and be like, okay, here's what happened. I mean, what are we supposed to, like, feel empathy for him afterwards? No, but like at least some kind of an explanation, or like, hey, I messed up. I'm sorry, Chloe. But apparently I heard from somewhere that Chloe will address the cheating scandal on the show. So we'll see. But something on a more positive, lighter note is that Kylie, Travis Scott, and Stormi took a family trip to France, according to E! News.
Oh, wow.
Here's Kylie. She's looking just so happy and so beautiful, and I just love how it seems like they have their little family. Obviously, they're running around together. It's cute to see like such a young family running around and like doing fun things and going on trips, and she just looks so happy and just excited to live life. And I think that who would have thought that this is how her life was going to be, like a year and a half or so ago.
Yes.
But here it is, and it's just so interesting to see her roll with the punches and have a great time with her new family.
Question for y'all, do you think he's going to propose to her? Do you think they're going to be engaged? Are they going to get married?
Nope.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a long time, I think, before he would ask her that. I don't know. I just feel like right now they're living in the moment. They have a baby. They're taking care of the baby. They're still so young. I don't see them maybe settling down and getting married anytime soon. But they're always going to have the baby that bonds them together. So I would hope that they would eventually get married, and that the baby would be able to have both of them there. That'd be great. That'd be ideal,
I mean, it would be great, but
No.
I don't see it at all. I even saw something on Twitter where they were saying how Kylie acted different when she was with Tyga, and now she's acting completely different now that she's with Travis.
How
it's
so?
Like,
What kind of different? Like, just
they
not...
just said she was a lot more happier in photos. You can
With
see
Tyga?
With Tyga.
I feel like they took more photos.
They took more
Tyga
photos.
and Kylie, hands down, took more photos than Travis.
And they
Kylie.
always seem lovey-dovey. I mean,
all over each other.
She even took them with the family trip.
Yeah.
when they
She
went.
seemed very like just
giddy
like,
to be
and childish.
Yes.
And now this kind of Kylie, we don't see as many pictures. That's probably Travis, but
Yeah.
It's very like
She seems
grown
a
up
little
and just
yes.
like whenever they were on the big like screen at the game, they went to like a
the
sport
basketball game.
They just were like, like just very like awkward. So I don't know. I'm interested to see.
Exactly.
What's
That
gonna
is so
happen.
funny you brought that up,
Yeah.
because as I said, with Life of Kylie, we saw nothing of Tyga. Or excuse me, of Travis Scott. But Tyga came on multiple family vacations on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, so we got to see them firsthand being all over each other, sneaking off just them two.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just like I guess, come on, we want to see Travis Scott on Keeping Up. That's what it comes down to.
That's
we
what
need
we
to see. We need to see the chemistry that is not being shown to the public eye.
Exactly.
We want to see it.
Well, speaking of chemistry, we have Kim and Kanye again here. They were in Paris also, and this is the first time that Kim's been in Paris since what happened, back in 2016. Yeah.
Wow.
So let's hope, she didn't have any flash. Was it?
It was
Wow.
16,
Yeah.
2 years, so she didn't go last year, but
The year before.
okay.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Let's hope, she's not having any flashbacks. I wonder if she really beefed up security, because it's a whole different mind game she's playing now. Hopefully they didn't stay in the same area. Like, I wonder what went down, but 2 years.
Of course.
She's slaying in this blue.
She is. Of course, this was an outing. Everyone wanted to photograph Kim the first time she was in Paris. Since then.
Yeah.
Kim posted an Instagram story where it was like, oh, just a casual stroll. And she was filming, and the paparazzi and fans were like jumping at her, and security was like pushing. It was the most chaotic thing I've ever seen. And I think that would have just been so overwhelming. I even watching the video, I was getting anxiety because just so many people were just like yelling and screaming and trying to get to them in this, and they're like in this little guarded off area just trying to move. And it was a lot. And it just, I feel like that would be so hard to get used to. I would feel like at any moment a security guard might move on accident and someone could rush me.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, why would she even, because you can still control paparazzi. Kim's queen bee at controlling paparazzi. She has them in the back, in her hand. So I wonder if she said, let's go down the busiest street, or if she's really trying to lose them, or if she's bringing this herself type of thing. I mean, I love Kim, but I wonder if this was all calculated.
Yeah, she's a pro at exiting through the back, or having someone who looks like her to drive away and people follow.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you think this was staged? Because I know exactly, we're referring to her Instagram story that she posted the other day. She posted it. This was Instagram story.
I think that she knew what she was doing. I think that, she stepped out and she was like, she could have easily maybe gotten dropped off at a back entrance or whatever. I think she knew, okay, we're going to play into this a little bit. Let's give into the madness for a quick little post, or maybe just to kind of get some shots and then go to safety. I don't think she necessarily was doing it with a bunch of intentions of just like, putting herself out there, because of course she probably is a little bit reserved because it is Paris and it is dangerous for her from the time before. But I think she was like, okay, I'm going to give the people what they want a little bit. They want some photos of me out here, and she knew that people would talk about it in the press.
Exactly.
So
I just hope she beefs up on security if she does things like this, because it's like, okay, if I'm going to plant the seed, let me make sure everybody's in their spot. Security, you need to be here, you need to be here.
Yeah.
So, but kudos to you, Kim.
Yeah, I think she wanted everyone to know that the princess has arrived. She's here, and she wants her Instagram to see.
Yeah.
And I did notice North did not go to France with them. She did not go to Paris. There was a picture of North in her bathing suit, like playing in the beach. So I guess she was here. She was here while Mommy was playing in France.
That's interesting.
Gosh, to go to a fashion show during Fashion Week in Paris, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Right? So there were multiple runways, multiple fashion shows in Paris during this time, and we're going to talk about Virgil Abloh. I hope I'm saying his name wrong. Or, excuse me. I hope I'm saying it right. Excuse me. I think I'm saying it wrong, and I hope I'm saying it right. Virgil Abloh, Abloh. So Virgil and Kanye West cried together at the end of his first Louis Vuitton men's show. So this was a very emotional embrace, which got a lot of people talking. So it was Kylie, Kim, and Kanye front row of this Louis Vuitton fashion show.
And is that Travis too? Is that
Oh,
him,
yep, that's Daddy Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Right next to Kylie. Kylie, what are you wearing?
I don't know.
Can I take a second? What is she wearing?
It's like a giant highlighter.
She looks like a highlighter about to jump onto the moon.
And then I know it's hot outside.
Jordan is in the bottom, like, in some kind of jogger suit, but I don't know what's going on. A lot of different colors.
Yeah, it must be really
Kylie,
hot.
girl.
She looks like she's like an astronaut, a highlighter astronaut about to go jump onto the moon.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they're embracing. Virgil is crying, and everyone wants to know who he is, right? So in March, Virgil made history when he was appointed the menswear artistic director of Louis Vuitton, becoming the first African American to hold the position at the French fashion house. So that's pretty exciting.
Wow.
Yes.
So he like somehow I guess knew Kanye, and
Yeah.
then just during the show it was just a very emotional embrace. They were both crying.
I don't think anyone expected that. You know, usually anyone in the crowd doesn't, interact with the models. And so for him, it's like he saw Kanye and just felt the need to hug him. So they obviously have some type of chemistry background to where there's, I don't know, not sexually, but just like, they have a very deep friendship bond. I don't understand. I was like, wait, where did he come from? Like, how is this
I've never seen
so
them together.
meaningful? I've never seen them together.
But you could even see Kim like after like Kanye was like crying and wiping his tears away. She's like,
exactly, yeah,
You okay?
she
didn't
like
expect it.
something, yeah.
I didn't expect it.
I wasn't expecting it either. I was kind of like, Kanye, what you crying for? Like,
Kanye is always
why?
doing the most these days. I'm just saying.
saying.
But I mean,
I guess it
Yeah,
was
he's a
emotional.
longtime. Kanye and him are longtime friends.
Maybe-
Okay,
And
okay.
That's what it comes like. They're longtime friends, and an emotional spark happened. So it's like,
Okay.
okay.
and that is very awesome. Like his introduction to Louis Vuitton and like how he's the 1st. So that's
African
amazing.
American.
So that in itself, if they are close friends and it's just not just like they randomly met each other or whatever, like that is very cool that they had that moment, because that is a big deal. So I am very happy that he had that moment, because you could tell that the guy was very excited to be there and just so thankful.
Yeah.
And so it was a nice moment. But I just didn't expect it because I didn't know who he was, for one.
Yeah.
Two, I was like, Kanye's been doing the most these days that I'm just like, what's going on now? But I think this was a very sweet and heartfelt moment. So I like that.
Yeah.
But
there were a lot of feels.
I do want to talk about this. We've been kind of doing some polls with you guys to kind of engage with you, the fans, and see what you guys want to see during the show, and like some of the unanswered questions that we want to know even. We go to you guys and we ask you. So Rachel tweeted out an amazing poll this week. Rachel, take it away.
Of course, I tweeted out a poll to y'all. I wanted to see what y'all thought. And the question was, should Kylie keep posting pics of Stormi or wait until she is older?
Ooh.
So what do y'all think before we tell everyone what the poll results are?
I mean, I don't think it'll last long. I think that, she's obviously deleted all of her Stormi pics apparently, and she's kind of keeping more private. I know that all of the sisters have kind of gone through that. I don't think it'll last long, but I totally respect it, because I think that as famous as Kylie is, there's no problem kind of keeping that private and separate. So I give her kudos for that.
So you think she no pics? Is what you
I
just
think
said.
for now, I think that might be a good idea. Yeah.
Do you not want to see pictures?
I
of
would
Stormi?
love to see pictures of Stormi, but at the same time, I feel like,
You trust her mom instincts?
I
is
trust
what
her
you're
mom
saying?
instincts, because I think that having photos of the baby out there, I could see pros and cons. For a long time, Courtney didn't want photographers to photograph her children.
Courtney was,
remember
Because
yeah.
they didn't ask for that life. They were born into it, so...
And Courtney said, that's exactly what Courtney said.
But at
yeah.
what point in their life are they old enough to make the decision if they want to be photographed or not? So it's kind of one of the things where it's like inevitable. So there's going to be photos of Stormi out there, but if Kylie is able to kind of choose what she wants to put out there, I totally respect that.
Howard?
I think she should keep on posting. It's such a cute little baby. I'm just here for it. Like, post away. And then when the baby gets older, maybe you can try to hide the child. Because I've seen that with actresses like Halle Berry, where she didn't really post. Well, she posted her daughter when she was younger, but then when she got older, she stopped posting her. So I was like, okay, so Kylie could do the same. We want to see the baby. I want to see the baby.
Yeah,
So,
there are many actors, actresses, celebrities in general who don't post pictures of their young ones, like Halle Berry. Justin Timberlake doesn't post. And Beyonce, Christina Aguilera. There are multiple celebrities who don't post. But then there are the ones who do, like Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. And, a lot of the Kardashians are posting pictures. Khloe is now posting so many pictures of True, which I'm all about.
Yeah.
I love
Yes,
it. I
me
love it.
too.
So that being said, I want to see more Stormi pictures. Kylie, keep posting. That's what I want to see. Because, you've been posting all this time. Why are you stopping? What we want to see more pictures of Stormi, not less. So I see what she's doing, either just getting the back of Stormi's head, like a side piece of her face, with Kylie's most recent post with baby Stormi, cutting Stormi's face off. were like, no, don't do that. But I want to see more Stormy pictures.
Exactly.
And I understand as a mom, as a celebrity, to keep your kids hidden, for their safety. And I think that's what it is about. It's her safety. Well, there could be multiple reasons why she's not posting Stormy pics. Safety, or what I still think, and I know other people are like, whatever, but I want to see this baby really develop into a full baby, and I need to see more Travis attributes.
Oh, okay. Sip on that tea.
I just don't see Travis yet.
Okay, but what do the fans say? What are they saying about the poll?
75% of y'all said, keep posting the Stormy pics.
Yes. I mean,
I agree.
We all kind of knew, but let me tell you guys something. We were just kind of like bouncing stuff back and forth in the group chat the other day. Howard has got some great polls. So we're gonna be,
seriously.
Because we were like over here struggling, like me and Rachel were like, what could we do? And then we asked Howard, and he's like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, well, we've got some polls lined up for the next 5 weeks. Thanks to Howard.
Well, things just come to my mind when I'm laying down kicking it.
I know. So now we know who to ask. Shanti's always great at like coming up with polls too. So, but you guys, I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us for the night. I'm so glad to be back. I've missed you all so much. But in the meantime, where can everyone find you on social media?
Yes, everybody, it's Howard the Third. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Howard the Third. And of course, my website, howardthethird.com.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm Rachel Robillard, and y'all can find me all over social media at Rach_Robillard.
And I'm Dakota T. Jones. You can find me on all social media platforms at Mr. Dakota T. Jones. Please follow AfterBuzz TV everywhere at AfterBuzz TV. If you're listening to us on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, comment below. We love talking to you guys. And if you're listening to us on iTunes in the podcast version, please give us a 5-star rating and let us know what you would like to see on the show. In the meantime, we love you and we will keep up with you later.
Bye-bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.